Welcome back to the Papa Mate channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on, sit down because today we're going to be talking about sports betting.
This is a public health emergency happening. We're not talking about it yet.
Since being legalized in 2018, there has been a massive influx of online sports betting. It has gotten to a point where it's inescapable. I mean, I watch a lot of football, right? I cannot believe the amount that sports betting sponsorships have on actual broadcast television. That seems insane, to the point where even before games there's odds. And the only reason I even want to talk about this now is because it's gotten so crazy that I cannot watch a game without having a couple friends sit over and then talking about oh, I just lost that bet, and they go through 7 different apps on their phone with all these different bets. It's a problem. We're in a problem. It's on your TV, your phone, billboards, and even the radio. Sports betting has become one of the most profitable and addictive markets in the world. Every single sporting event now has a multitude of different things you can put money on. And while this is exciting for seasoned bettors, it's starting to get more and more younger people to open up their wallets and gamble, pretty much.
There are ways to bet when you are 18. I have a couple friends who use their dad's email on FanDuel. Online, it says a 50-year-old man's placing the bet, but no, it's my buddy.
Not only that, but because sports betting apps are growing so popular, they are now allowing people to place bets on everything, from politics to even the weather, okay? Even professional athletes and coaches are betting on their own games to make a quick buck. And it's even, Harry, what was the team, the basketball team, the guy got caught?
Terry Rozier was a player, and then Chauncey Billups, the coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, also. His was a little bit different because they're saying something through the mob. They think he has ties to the mob.
What is happening? And not only...
Hey, what's up, Gazelle? How you doing?
What are you doing?
What's up, Samuel? How you doing? What am I doing? I'm just watching a Papa Meat video. I never really watched this guy before, but I always get him in my feed, so I figured I'd give him a chance finally, even though he looks like his videos aren't that good. But I watched one and it was alright. It's something I was interested about. But
Why?
Why what? I got my whole day planned out. It's gonna be a good day. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Connie.
Hi, please call me Maya.
Okay, Maya. How you doing?
Bruh, what's 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 9? Chicken wing, chicken. Hacker, chicken Rico you. MHMMMMMM. Do you play Roblox? OFC you don't.
Yeah, I play Roblox sometimes. What's up, Tanya and Mateo and Little Dog Coop? How you doing?
Why do you smoke?
Because I like it. Okay. Good. What's up, Tanya? How you doing? How are you doing?
Do you mind me asking what?
I mean, I don't mind you asking, but I just feel like there's not going to be like an answer that satisfies you. You know what I mean? Because it's just like something I enjoy. There's not really any other reason.
And that's my signature.
Seal is set, Mr. President.
Then it's official. Time to celebrate the new law. And
that, but then Otani's translator was sports betting, and it definitely wasn't Otani. Word off, dude. There's gonna be a huge like supernova star.
Do you play Roblox?
Yeah, I play Roblox sometimes.
Do you ever just hate yourself for playing Roblox?
No.
How do you feel
Evening,
about
sir.
our support for Israel?
What do you mean? Like,
I'm just F with you, man.
in terms of like
Have a good day.
giving them weapons and stuff? I don't really know what you mean. It depends. Okay.
License and registration? You really want to get into all that? Humor me. Alright. Wow! This guy just took off, literally! He's airborne, heading west on Market! Evenings. Evening, sir. License and registration? You really want to get into all that? Humor me. Alright. Wow!
I'm back.
Welcome back, Thomas. How you doing?
From a deep sleep.
Nice.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, man?
You're still here.
What's up, Godspeed? How you doing?
I'll be right back.
Man, I'm not really still here. I just started streaming like 15 minutes ago.
collapse that's going to happen with this sports betting stuff. It's going to implode on itself very, very shortly. If traditional gambling wasn't already doing enough damage, we're starting to see a massive increase in gambling addiction due to the rise of sports betting and how easy it is to bet with these apps, and even seeing people like your own like athletes that you like, they're sports betting. You have Shaq and Kevin Hart and LeBron James spewing out shit every other commercial. It's an impressionable system where people are. It starts with this is $1, and then all of a sudden, how about my rent? To put things into perspective, look no further than the upcoming March Madness. It's currently expected that this NBA tournament alone will rack up to $3.1 billion in sports betting. College kids, which just recently were able to get paid from this stuff. I want to say thank you, Johnny Manziel, Moneyman Manziel. Just recently, a young high schooler referred to as Max explained how disappointed he was to find out that this yearly Super Bowl party he throws with his friends is now 100% focused around betting all of their money on this event. Which, you know what, dude? Don't do it, Max. Supposed to say, hopeful bums happen. Then don't participate, dumbass. Not only were his friends becoming addicted to sports betting, but he noted that many kids at his school are pulling out money from their savings and bar mitzvah accounts to do it.
Why did
Oy
they ask
vey.
for a facial
According to him,
recognition
it's
on
all the
Roblox?
I have no idea. Is that something they just started doing? Probably because there's predators. They want to put younger people with younger people and older people with older people. I saw like a dating app that had like something similar to that too.
Yeah, not happening.
It's not happening? It might. I don't know. I've already seen apps that have that, so it wouldn't really be that surprising.
They have it now.
Oh, well, definitely that's happening. What do you mean?
Traffic light. Nothing weird until it opens and... What? A whole kitchen crammed in there. Vending machine? No, it's hiding a monster-sized bedroom with a donut pillow. Traffic light. Nothing weird until it opens.
I should probably get going pretty soon. I want to do something. I don't know.
Kids in school are talking about, with the youngest person he knows starting at 11 years old. And that's straight from the source, baby. Because also, I like how people too are like, well, do you have to have an ID to get on? It's like, you don't think that, have we not had Photoshop for, I don't know, 70 years? Like, oh my God. Also, AI face filters. This is me. And so it's like, okay. It doesn't help that betting on sports is more accessible than ever, with various apps to choose from like FanDuel, DraftKings, Bet365, BetMGM, Fanatics, Caesars, Stake, and many, many more. I like how we just label that all off just to give it to you, in case you want to get addicted yourself. Sorry. This video is sponsored by Fume, the leaders in flavored air. Breaking bad habits can be hard. Don't let holiday stress get to you. Stay strong and let Fume help you out. Fume is not a vape. It's not an
Hot. Maybe you could post your Cash App and get some free money from all the little weirdos.
Hey, what's up, that random video guy? How you doing? I mean, my PayPal's in the description, but yeah, it's not a bad idea. I don't really use Cash App much, but yeah, if you want to give me money, my PayPal's in the description. I just need a credit card.
E-cig, it's just and place bets and grab drinks as they watch games on multiple screens at once. It's pretty much just a large sports book where you can, it's like taking your dad to Buffalo Wild Wings and the dog track at the same time. It's now becoming much more normalized among casual watchers as social activity.
Today I not say LLLLLLLLLL or www.
Okay.
Traffic light. Nothing weird.
Meet my toolbox of total nonsense. Pop, hammer that fixes stuff instead of breaking it. Check. Watering can that shrinks anything it splashes. Sorry, Pop. Binoculars that turn the world into chunky pixels. Yep. And a camera that photographs the. Meet my toolbox.
When the guy just hands me the keys.
Did you hear that?
What the? Oh my God.
How did you get that voice thing?
It's still behind us!
Have you seen the Ewo girl before? I hate her.
The voice thing is, it's just a website. It's called speechchat.com.
When the guy just hands me.
Have I seen the Ewu girl? The girl who's like, who has her boyfriend all the time, and she's like, Ewu, Ewu. Is that who you're talking about?
Is it like a speaker or automated from this computer?
It's on my computer. You just link, your YouTube or Twitch account to it, and it does like an automatic voice. But, yeah, I don't know if you could just do it on the phone. I never tried it before, but it might work, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't stand him and he's on the ladder like a simp all day.
He's on the ladder? Why is he on the ladder? I didn't really understand that one. I thought he was just doing something. What is the ladder? I'm so confused.
Does it work on mobile live?
I don't know. Maybe. I never tried it. I have it on my computer, but it might work on mobile live. I thought about it. It might.
That's his thing.
It's his thing to stand on the ladder? I don't understand. I don't get it. I saw this one guy live streaming, and the dude had like balloons, and they were like filled with gross shit. But like at the end of the stream, he was like, but he was like,
He stands on the ladder most of the time.
But yeah, anyways, this guy was like popping stuff, and the last balloons that he was popping, were like balloons filled with his own shit.
You watch the game, you eat some wings, you go home. And sometimes you can hit it big. And that's the problem is when you hit it big, because then you're chasing that high forever. It's one thing to bet money on the Super Bowl, but some people will literally bet on anything. Bet Online, an offshore online gambling company, even admitted that a staggering amount of people take bets on Little League baseball games. That should be illegal. Betting on small Mexican and Chinese boys playing baseball, that should be illegal. It's prevalent enough that Little League puts on an official statement condemning the act. You guys have got to stop it. You guys have, the Great Lakes American baseball team.
Can you say sorry X7PLS?
Sorry, X7.
Two, what's going to happen is it becomes the where people are like, there's too much going on. Every one of these fractions is going to want a piece of the pie.
Hell no, playing with shit balloons is not cool.
Yeah, I don't like his string was fucking gross. I think he had like a toilet seat too, and it had like shit on it as well. It's fucking nasty.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna get worried for the players because I could see like a grown man betting on a child and then he loses.
A kid, not even that, but Jorge, whoever plays for Mexico, is playing China, whatever. He's like a huge slugger. Who's not to say that someone does a crowbar to a shin before the game? Huh? I mean, that's what these kids should be, if you're a child, you should be afraid. Okay? And I bet you anything, it goes even more local where people who want their fixes on that, they do stuff where it's like not even on an app, but it's like parents betting on their own child's game with other people in the community. It's like, he's coming over to my house, I'll poison, I'll put eye drops in his water, or his Coca-Cola, get him all sick and shit. Exactly. According to Harry Levant, a therapist and addiction specialist, he has young patients that are college students gambling away their federal student loans, betting on sports.
I have patients who gamble in the shower. I have patients who gamble before they get out of bed in the morning. I have patients who gamble while they are driving. There are no guardrails. We scientifically know the human brain, the risk-reward system for a young man, isn't fully formulated until you're 25.
And this is leading to all sorts of chaos within the world of professional sports. It's ruining the lives of fans, fundamentally changing how people consume sports, and causing athletes to be harassed by angry gamblers. And it is just generally deemed bad for society by more than just about everybody, right? Everybody's saying this is bad for human beings as we know it. When you go to place a bet, you are betting on more than just the outcome of the game. Nowadays, you can bet on every little detail, from specific player stats, the specific time at which athletes score, and even how many people are in attendance at the game. How many people decide to show up? Which, if your bet's big enough, you could be like, I'll pay everyone's ticket and go there and I'll score. You know what I mean? I literally believe you could orchestrate something like that. Parlays are another mechanic that has hooked the majority of sports bettors because it means you don't have to place a large bet to win a large payout. Parlays allow you to string together multiple bets on various aspects of the game. They take a lot to hit, but if they do, usually the payout is a large sum. So usually you're betting on micro things to happen through a game and a series of small bets that has an insane payout. That's why you set that it's a multiplier. That's why you see a guy in Buffalo Wild Wings.
Alright, bro.
I'm leaving, I'll be back later.
Catch you later.
Ball his fist and drive it through the server's face when a 16-string parlay doesn't hit. It was right there! That's how it ends up happening.
That would be a lot of money, though, to be fair.
Oh,
16
boy.
leg.
Exactly. He's going to go home and put a gun in his mouth. I could have had it all. This system is extremely, extremely addictive. Not only because it's like buying a cheap lottery ticket, but because you usually need all of your legs to hit in order to get the payout. So you're just scratching, you're itching. Oh, God, did he shoot it? Who made that score? It's what happens. It's like watching heroin addicts watch a game. Sportsbooks, it's
Bro,
like
someone
it's like
said to never gonna give you up, never let you down, and you get rickrolled.
Mm-hmm. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna break you down.
that kind of thing. Most bettors miss one or two legs, creating what's known as a near-miss outcome. Near misses are addictive because, much like getting two matching symbols on a slot machine, your brain interprets it as being almost a winner, which urges you to try again. Companies like DraftKings realized this and even offered special promos such as ghost leg parlays, which allowed bettors to win a payout even if they lost the one leg they needed. This creates a vicious feedback loop that leaves bettors wanting more and more until they have nothing left to lose. Thanks, DraftKings. Another big mechanism that brings people in is prop bets, which let you bet on specific stats and players. Not only has this widened the pool of things to bet on, but it has also led to some very ridiculous bets. In 2021, infamous YouTuber Vitaly, who's in prison now in like a different country because he's hard, he placed a bet on whether or not there would be a streaker in 2021 Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To ensure the best hit, he enlisted a man named Yuri Andrade to run out onto the field before getting tackled and arrested. See? That's what I'm saying. You do that thing, you pay someone to go and take the hit, you give him like a percentage of whatever it is. Otani did this. If you think Otani didn't do something like this, the 2025 Super Bowl also had a ton of weird prop bets. For example, you could bet on the color of the Gatorade that would be dumped on the winning coach. According to DraftKings, the color with the best odds were purple, followed by a tie between orange and yellow. I would bet yellow. I almost always feel like I unanimously say yellow. Do they also, this is regardless of whatever, do people still do the Disney thing? What are you doing now? I'm going to Disney. That was like a big thing they did in the NBA, I feel like.
Michael Jordan and the Bulls, you just won your first NBA championship. What are you going to do next? You're going to Disney World, yeah!
Whoever won the NBA championship in the crowd, where are you going? What are you going to do next? Shaq? I'm going to Disney. Some bet on whether Travis Kelce would propose to Taylor Swift or whether or not someone would cry during the national anthem. Chris Jones, that's easy. He cries at every national anthem. It's fucking ridiculous. Other ridiculous bets include guessing the specific time it took to sing the national anthem, how many Canadian viewers there were, and if there would be a power outage. With all these various ways to play, people have gotten superstitious about how they place their bets. One of the biggest sports bettors on the planet is Drake. I'm just gonna let that sink in for a second. He will bet millions at a time and has a historically bad track record of betting on teams or players that lose. Kiki, do you love me? This has led to a phenomenon called the Drake curse, in which bettors purposely bet against Drake, believing it's a slam dunk win. Many sports bettors claim they can't enjoy simply watching sports anymore. They have to place bets, otherwise there's no thrill to the enjoyment anymore. It's like, there's no thrill of the hunt anymore, right? I can't just watch professional athletes be superhumans. I have to have money at stake. If I don't lose money, am I really having fun? When they're not betting, many experience mood swings, depression, substance abuse, or declining performances at school or work as they struggle to cope with their addiction.
That seems like a cop-out.
You think so?
Excuse, I'm not betting, that's why I'm like...
I think that there's some merit to that just because I think that having a constant dopamine hit of like refresh and doing that, and then when you don't have that, you're more irritable. I can see that. And don't get me wrong, the person's still a piece of shit, but still. It's just a thing where that person was probably a nuisance before, they're a monster now. When we say that sports betting is everywhere, that truly cannot be understated. Popular apps like Stake, an online casino and sports betting service, are now known to randomly watermark viral clips with undisclosed advertisements. They're basically like, what's that? Like America's Funniest Home Videos that's everywhere in like random, it like loops clips. It's like Chive. Steak is like Chive. I'm telling you, it's like Chive. I'm like, why is there a steak watermark here? This year, during the Stanley Cup Finals, it was discovered that 3.5 to 4.7 references to popular betting services appeared every minute. Every 60 seconds, 3 to 4 sponsors were on the screen. That's pretty crazy. In total, researchers pointed to 6,282 instances, whether it be a logo plastered on a player's jersey, commercials, courtside ads, or commentators shouting them out directly. Thank you so much to Bet365. Very old head type shit. It's fun. I like when they say shit too. The sports bettors or like the announcers will be like, I had a great time with it. Me and my grandson will do it. You're like, DraftKings and FanDuel literally have VIP programs consisting of top bettors that receive lavish vacations, personal hosts that act as your own personal customer service agent, and all kinds of other promotions, awards, and gifts, including points to be used within the app to make sure you keep betting. Whether it's marketed as a way to reward loyal customers, it's being seen as a way to push whales to bet as much as possible, often leading to life-ruining financial repercussions. I don't think DraftKings is going to stick around if you're not a whale anymore either. You're still going to go to Hawaii? You're like, no. Dr. Kavita Fisher, a psychiatrist in the VIP program, went on to bet wildly after joining, ultimately losing $153,000 when she emailed her VIP host about how she was thinking of quitting gambling due to her addiction. She was met with a message urging her to reel it back and play within her budget, only to receive 6 emails the next week enticing her to raise her deposits. All right, you're reeling it. Let's not be, you know, we're trying to make money here. You're going to win, you know, like just keep betting. What the hell? At one point, she started asking her
Why is my shadow doing
after being drained and unable to make mortgage payments.
Where did it go?
Once she was
The
unable
tree
to
shadow
deposit
is
money
5
to
and
the
alone.
bets, she was told she was no longer
Wait, what?
in the VIP program.
Why is
And
my
because
shadow
of this,
do-
Dr. Kavita filed a lawsuit against DraftKings claiming their special VIP program intentionally targets gambling addicts. Services like DraftKings, to no one's surprise, likely do not care about the people whose lives they're ruining by their service. Of course not. They give a hell no. In another tone-deaf
Why is my
effort to
shadow
boost
doing
profits, DraftKings
taxes?
created the
Bro.
Never Forget 9/11 themed promotional parlay in which people could bet on 3 New York-based teams winning their upcoming game on the anniversary of the tragic event. Soulless demons is what these people are, seriously. What's like, what if we did like a New York? What's like a big thing people like about New York? 9/11? Boom. They soon had to apologize for this, reiterating that they actually cared super duper hard about the 3,000 people who lost their lives that day. 100%. Dude, we did that because I actually was so stoked on them. Okay? Kalshi is another betting service making the rounds on TikTok, allowing people to vote and bet on the outcome of any event taking place. It skirts state gambling laws by having you trade on the outcome of a real-world event rather than bet the way you would on sports betting service. I'm sure that's going to be around for a long time. This doesn't just include sports, but even things like the election, who will win on Dancing with the Stars, whether or not Trump will release the Epstein files, and even what the weather will be like on a certain day.
The long-term vision is to financialize everything and create a tradable asset out of any difference in opinion. And I think if you do build a general...
Their marketing consists of nonstop physical and online ads, some of which are fully AI generated. And they also sponsor tons of TikToks to show off their predictions, to push traffic, to get people to spend that money. Because also, too, it starts with the joke shit like that, too. Well, people, because these are also soulless demons who are like, well, you know, what about people who don't watch sports? I mean, Dancing with the Stars says this, you could bet on that. And you're capitalizing on meme bets. And then meme bets turn into real shit to where they're just like, well, I actually started watching sports just because I was on the Cashly app or whatever it's called.
That's actually really smart. I didn't realize that.
It's not smart, Nick. It's evil. We're not going to reward them with a compliment. I like how Nick's just like, okay, so I should start my own app company. You parasite, good God. In every sports league, it is against the rules for players to bet on themselves or their team.